Hey guys, thanks so much for stopping by my channel. My name is Fatima Farmer, and on this channel I empower young women to find their God-given purpose through faith and practical advice. And I also talk about natural hair and beauty every once in a while too. So if you're interested, make sure you hit that subscribe button. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a few reasons why you need to get started on your passion project today, like now, like right now. Like pause this and go get started. Now, the difference between a passion project and a side hustle is a side hustle focuses on making money fast. And although there's nothing wrong with a side hustle if that's what you need to survive, I'm not bad-mouthing those or saying that those are wrong. But what I am saying is that you cannot start a side hustle and you can't start a side hustle and expect for it to have longevity or expect for it to actually be satisfying in the long term. So side hustles, you may easily get burned out. You may even think like, okay, everyone else is doing this, so let me just try it and see if I can just make some money from doing it. And you'll realize there's a lot of work that goes into it. There's a lot of time that goes into it, resources that go into it. And also, you may even realize that people aren't gravitating towards it because people can tell when we're selling them BS and when we're not being authentic, especially here on YouTube. So that is the difference between a side hustle and a passion project. One is literally fueled because this is something I love, something I want to share, something I want to do, versus I just need to make some money really quickly. So before you start your passion project or your side project, ask yourself, am I doing this from a space of love? Am I doing this from a space of abundance? Am I doing this from a space of overflow? Or am I doing this simply because I want to get some type of recognition, or because I want to get money, or I want to be noticed? Like, ask yourself why you're doing it before you do it, okay? That's really important. So now that you've asked yourself the big questions, why am I starting this project? Why do I want to do this? And your intentions are pure and clear. Now is a good time to pay attention to why you should do it. If maybe you're hesitant, maybe you're like, okay, I know that I'm doing this from a space of love, but I still feel nervous. I still feel intimidated by the idea of starting this passion project. So I'm going to give you a few tips as to why you should get started. Number one is that it will help your career. And I know this is subjective to where you work, but 9 times out of 10, having some type of passion project on the side when you are applying to jobs, when you are working at a job, can fuel you depending on what your passion project is and what your actual job is. But I'll give you guys an example. My job, I actually work like as a 9 to 5, I work at a career site where I help millennials navigate their job search, right? This ties in directly to what it is that I'm doing here on YouTube, especially since over the past year or so, I've kind of transitioned my content from simply hair, beauty, and fashion, and it's more in the inspiration, motivation, purpose, passion, faith. Because I'm talking about these topics now, this actually benefits me a lot. And even before I made the switch, the fact that I work in community care and I'm on the marketing team, I have experience in marketing because I have been creating this brand accidentally for a while on the side. So I have experience that is valuable to my employer. I have skills that are valuable, and I have a lot of different things that are transferable between the two because I have been working on this side project. It can definitely help your career. Also, even if the two things that you're doing are completely different, just having some type of a presence is really helpful, especially if you're job searching, because employers check social media, whether you believe it or not. Employers are going to Google you. They're going to Google you. They're going to see what comes up. So why not have something amazing come up, like your personal website with the side passion project that you're so inspired by and that you've been working on the side by yourself, even if you have a team, but it's something that you've been working on maybe while you had another job or while you've been in school. That's impressive. So it can definitely help your career, especially if you're job searching. So the number 2 tip as to why you should start your passion project is because it gives you the freedom to create your reality. For a long time, I was one of those people that kind of felt like, even now, I feel like I just know that my lifestyle is it is manifesting into something different. Like, I wasn't created for the typical routine lifestyle. I know that about myself. I accept that. I embrace that. But because I have this passion project on the side, it's so much easier for me to start to craft my life into not necessarily what does everyone else tell me my life should look like, but what do I want it to look like for myself? And that's the thing about passion projects. You have the freedom to create your own reality. So whatever it is that you want to do, you don't have to sit around waiting for someone to give you an opportunity. Do it. Get up and do it. If you want to be a writer, start writing. If you want to be a blogger, start blogging. If you want to create YouTube videos, start creating YouTube videos. You don't have to wait for anyone to give you permission to do these things. That's something that I want you guys to remember. That's something that I want you to take away. So comment down below right now and let me know, what's your passion project? What are you working on this year that you've decided to start? And then the final tip is because it moves you closer to your purpose. And that's because by working on side passion projects, you're getting gradually closer and closer and closer to where it is that you are destined to be. If you are operating from a place of, I'm just going to do this job, I'm just going to stick to my 9 to 5, I'm just going to stick to this routine, you're not stretching yourself, you're not growing, you're not learning about yourself. How are you supposed to figure out your purpose in your mind? That's not how it works. You figure out your purpose by following your passions. So if you're interested in something, no matter how big or small that interest is, follow it. Listen to it. If you're excited for some reason about taking an art class, go take that art class. You never know what can manifest and what God will reveal to you from taking that one single action. So give yourself permission to explore what you're passionate about. And I guarantee you with time, you'll get closer and closer to what it is that you actually feel like you're supposed to be doing. Those are my tips as to why you should get started on your passion project in 2017. And I can't wait to read the comments and see what you guys are working on and cooking up this year. If you think a friend or a family member will benefit from watching this video, make sure you share with them, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.